Hello, I'm Allison and here to talk about the Active Calming Center that we're going to be talking about today. Gabe is going to be my helper, and he's going to play quietly kind of while I talk. Your centers are going to, they have access to an Active Calming Center. We, NCFL was able to purchase one for each one, and we will work with you on seeing how best to work with it in your classroom. I will be coming to Duval on Tuesdays and Dawson on Thursdays for the foreseeable future for 2022. And we'll help your rooms kind of work through each of these active calming centers in a way that kids get to learn it when they are calm and not in a big emotion. So that way, when they do need to use it later on, it's familiar to them without being frustrating. And so the Active Calming Center is a tool that's meant to be used in conjunction with the Safe Place, which we've talked about a little bit today. And it was recently developed by Dr. Bailey as a way for kids that are experiencing big emotions. And I will make sure that you have access to this little printout, but I wanted to just read a really quick excerpt for it, but we're also going to be talking about it. But I'm a hands-on learner, so I like to have things recorded, so that way if I need to go back and listen to it again and again, I can. And so the Active Calming Center, it's a multi-step tool that assists children in channeling and calming their physical impulses and big emotions. And so it's going to provide 9 specific physical and mental tasks of progressively decreasing physicality. And so we'll get to see that here in a minute. The first 3 are very big, large muscle movements. The next set of 3 are a little bit more task oriented. And the final 3 tend to be more of those big, deep belly breathing, just calming steps. And so they benefit typically developing children, yet they're designed with interventions that support children with special education needs, particularly those on the autism spectrum. So I feel like this might be something helpful for a lot of our classrooms, both at Dawson and Duval, that are utilizing conscious discipline. And so I just love this last little clip from Dr. Bailey. And she says that emotions are energy in motion. Big emotions are big energy in motion, fostered by adrenaline in the body. The Active Calming Center helps children release adrenaline using their large muscle groups first, then slowly regulating their bodies as they progress to structured tasks, and finally calming activities. And so I really love this. It is not going to be a one-size-fits-all thing. For some of your students, it could absolutely be an intervention where they go through the 9 steps with an adult. For others, it might be one of those things where we, kind of try a couple and see how we go from there. And so I have a series of 9 videos after this that you will be able to see. I'm creating these videos in the PowerPoint slide in the virtual Zoom. I know that's like just crazy meta like talk right here, so that you can go back and you can look. They're available on YouTube. Maybe other schools will pick it up and want to listen as well. But really, my goal is that you'll be able to listen to this little blip. You'll be able to see the 9 individual ones done here with a somewhat typical 5-year-old. We tend to be a little bit on the hyperactive piece, but we're not diagnosed or anything like that. I'm not trying to take that away from anybody that might, but Gabe gets very excited and is excited to share things, and he is quietly working back here, which has been really great. But you will get to see us do all 9 in order. And yeah, they are in this lovely little thing right here that you'll have access to. And again, I will be in your classrooms, in your buildings in 2022, helping you implement this. Once you get the Active Calming Center done, you move back into the Safe Place. And that's why I'd really recommend looking at your Helping My Feeling Buddies book, where you can look at those 4 emotions: angry, sad, happy, scared, and you can be reading that. And again, it goes really well with managing emotional mayhem. I feel like I'm a walking, talking conscious discipline commercial here, but I do believe in it, and it has worked in your classrooms. And I hope that this will, again, just be another tool in your toolbox that you can use for some of your children, one of your children, all of your children in some way, shape, or form. I am so excited to be doing this with you here today, and I'm wishing you all well.